This is Sabrina, and today I'm going to show you how I use PicMonkey.com, a free website, to create collages that I use for my Project Life album. First, go to PicMonkey.com and select Create a Collage. Once you have selected the collage and it's opened, you need to unlock the aspect and enter in 1200 by 1800, relock the aspect, and then rotate it to whichever orientation you plan to use. You then go to Open Photos and open the photos that you would like to use for your collage. Here I have my blank collage and my photos open and ready to work with. I am first going to show you how you create a collage with two 3x4 photos that you can cut in half and put in your 3x4 inch pockets. You simply drag and drop, just as I did, the two photos that you wish to use. Note, I always start with just one photo, drag the second one in to the side where the full bar highlights. That gives you a perfectly even collage. When I cut my photos down, I change the spacing to 0. That gives you perfect 3x4 inch photos. Now, you could do it this way, and now you have 3x4 inch photos that would fit in your horizontal 3x4 inch pockets. Something that I really like to do is create multi-picture collages for when I have a variety of photos for one activity and I just can't choose. I'm going to clear my collage and show you how I make a multi-photo collage. I start with just one picture at a time and add them in wherever I would like to add them. And as I add them, they're going to perfectly size themselves. If I add it below just one photo, then I get my picture to go under that photo instead of under both. I can also drop it under both photos, creating a different effect. And I can continue going. With as many or as few photos as I like. There's 8 photos on one 4x6 print. I can change the orientation depending on what I would like to do. Personally, I like my photos rounded inside of a collage to match my rounded corners of my album. The corner rounding that I found that I like to use to match Project Life is 40%. I like to have the standard 20-point border around the photos. So I change this spacing to 20, or as close to 20 as I can make it, giving me a beautiful collage. Sometimes, instead of having a picture, I will remove it and leave blank spaces to add embellishments and journaling. The dashed lines will not show once you print the photo. It will just be white space. If you want, you can add designs and wallpapers and colors that you have saved just like photos into these tiles to create a cool pop of color. You can journal and embellish over these tiles just as you would if the space were blank. To create more blank spaces, simply X one time any photo that you would like to add a blank tile to. If you delete that tile a second time, it will change the layout of the collage and delete the blank space that you had created by only deleting the photo once. When you have created a collage that you like, save it to your computer. And take one final step to ensure a perfect bordered print. Open up a new tab with PicMonkey, and instead of choosing Create a Collage, choose Edit Photo. Reopen the collage that you just saved go down to Border, choose Simple Edge, change outer color to match the current border of white is my choice. Change the thickness of the inner color to 0. Change the thickness of the outer color to 30. Since we initially had a 20-point border and we added a 30-point border, we now have a thick 50-point border around the edge of the photo while retaining the beautiful slim 20-point border around the inner photos. You need to create this larger additional border around the edge because when you print your photo, the photo will slightly zoom and you will find that a 20-point border almost always ends up being cropped off your photo, which is not ideal. If you do it this way, you end up with a slightly smaller outside border that ends up looking really beautiful with the thin 20-point inside border. To give you a demonstration of what it would look like if we had initially created a 50-point border and not taken the 2 steps, you can see that the entire collage now has a 50-point border. You may like it like that. I prefer the thin inside border with the thicker outside border for perfect printing. Save your photo one more time. And now your photo is ready for printing or further editing. Here are some examples of completed collages that I have created. Thank you for watching.